Gross negligence, California County Supervisor blasts U.S. Forest Service over wildfires. A damning letter drafted by the chairman of the Butte County Board of Supervisors accuses the United States Forest Service of gross negligence in their handling of two wildfires that have ravaged Northern California. The massive, and still active, Dixie Fire and last year's North Complex Fire are named in the letter, to be reviewed in a supervisor meeting on Tuesday. If supervisors vote to approve the letter, it will be sent to federal authorities. We are requesting that you investigate the PNF's, Plumas National Forest, wildfire management decisions that were made during the North Complex Fire and portions of the Dixie Fire under the leadership of USFS, the letter begins. Under the leadership of the Federal Incident Management Team, the Dixie Fire has destroyed the town of Greenville, the community of Canyon Dam, and other small communities. In addition, it has caused the mandatory evacuations of thousands of people in Butte, Plumas, Lassen, and Tehama counties. The letter goes on to name positions within the U.S. Forest Service and question their decision-making, asking, what course of action did the forest supervisor initially order, full suppression or observation and monitoring? The Dixie Fire started near the Cresta Dam in Plumas County on July 13 this year, likely due to faulty PG&E equipment, and exploded across 5 counties to become the second largest wildfire in California history. It is still active now, covering 731,310 acres and at 41% contained, per CAL FIRE. Last year's North Complex Fire was sparked by a series of lightning events in the Plumas National Forest. It destroyed 2,455 structures over 318,935 acres and took 16 lives. The fire suppression philosophy of the USFS in managing, monitoring, and lack of commitment to protecting private property has resulted in the loss of a great deal of public resources, private property, homes, and critical infrastructure, the letter reads. Because of the gross negligence of the USFS fire management philosophy, we no longer have trust and confidence in the decision-making process being used by the USFS. Whatever forest management practices, initial fire attack, and suppression decisions were employed by the USFS and PNF have now been proven to be unsuccessful for protecting communities, sensitive resources, water and air quality, wildlife habitat, and other economic, social, and ecological values. It is a disappointment to us that the USFS has been derelict in its duty to manage our public forestlands over these past 40+ years and appears unprepared and incapable of planning for and managing wildfires. The letter, signed by Butte County Supervisor Bill Connolly, concludes, something has to change. If approved, the letter will be sent to the Secretary of Agriculture, Tom Vilsack, and the head of the U.S. Forest Service, Randy Moore.